Welcome, everyone. We are the Norman Community Band. I'm Johnny Margaret McConnell. I'm co-founder and organizer of this amazing volunteer musical ensemble made up of budding young musicians to professionals. There are over 150 area musicians signed up to play with us between this month and next month. It's quite amazing. We're only in our 4th summer. We rehearse 3 times before you hear us live tonight. And last Thursday's storms cut out one of those rehearsals. So in 2 rehearsals, we have put together this concert for you. I'm hoping maybe we'll convince a few of you in the audience maybe to join us in July. So if that's the case, go look for us on Facebook, Norman Community Band, and you'll see how to sign up and a way to contact me as well. Now, this ensemble would not be possible without the generous support of Norman Public Schools Fine Arts Program. From rehearsal space, providing a few instruments, the music to our conductors that you will see up here tonight, Norman Public Schools really is the backbone of this group, and we cannot thank them enough for that. We also want to thank Norman Parks and Recreation. They are kind enough to allow us to hold Andrews Park in the event that we get like a 60-degree evening, right? We can be out there if we need to be. And the University of Oklahoma School of Music, who's actually providing us this space tonight to be in, as well as one of their staff members right up there in the booth, Justin, is helping us with the live stream. So again, I cannot emphasize enough how every element of this ensemble tonight is volunteer-based. Right? Not a single dollar is exchanged other than people's time and energy and support to make tonight's concert possible for everybody. So our first conductor up tonight was Jared Van Vickel. He's taken his seat because when they're not conducting, they're playing. He is the director of music over at that Norman North High School. Sorry, I'll always be a tiger for any of you who are Normanites. I still appreciate you. Okay. So he took us through Horkstow Grange, right? Which it's an arrangement, if you're familiar with Percy Granger's 1937 well-known like 6-movement Lincolnshire Posy. If you're like, I think I've heard that tune. It was one of those movements rearranged for us, Horkshire Grange. Next to the podium is Alcott Middle School's band director, Andrew Orr, and he will lead us through our next tune tonight.
Good evening, everyone. As the percussion finished setting up, I thought I'd share just some very brief program notes about this next piece that we're playing by Carl King named Coast Guard's March. On December 7th, 1941, the United States was victim of a surprise military strike conducted by the Imperial Japanese Navy at the U.S. Naval Base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The attack led to the United States' entry into World War II. Carl King's composition of his 16 marches for his Marching to Victory March book, published in 1942, consisted of marches in support of the United States forces as the country's involvement in World War II grew. The Coast Guard's March was one of those 16 marches. This arrangement we are performing today is by well-known arranger James Swearingen, who is also a staff arranger for the Ohio State University Marching Band. We hope you enjoy. And if you would join me in welcoming Miss Anna Fitzgerald, the Assistant Director of Bands at Norman North High School.
is on. Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Georgia Patterson, and I'm conducting the next piece. It is called Trailbreaker. And during the winter of 2022, Norman High School was approached by graduate students at the University of Oklahoma working on a project over female composers. They presented about female composers within different genres of instrumental music, but also brought up the most important detail. We don't have enough female composers in our repertoire. With the help of Norman Arts Council, the Norman High School Band has commissioned this new Grade 3 work to be added into the repertoire for concert band. This little snippet is from the composer. I'd like to give you a bit of an idea of what the piece is shaping up to be. I've called it Trailbreaker, and it's about breaking off the beaten path to follow your own dreams and goals. I find this especially relates to those in the creative field and with female composers in particular. Many of us are still figuring out what it looks like to be feminine and ourselves in a field that has looked masculine for so long. Anyway, that's what I've been thinking about as I've been writing, and I hope your students will find a way to connect to it even if they aren't female composers. And hopefully it'll be timely, especially for the seniors who are about to embark on the new paths of their own after graduation. Please enjoy Trailbreaker.
hope you've enjoyed the variety of our music this evening, right? Did you ever think you would hear a community band scat? Right? I mean, that was impressive. And let me tell you, they worked hard at it. Anna and I were talking before one of our, our last rehearsal, and she's like, do you know how many people have come up to me to tell me that they've practiced? So kudos to all of you. Well done. Well done. Yes. Jared is going to be conducting our next piece, but before he gets back up here, I just want to say a couple more things as we round out our concert with 2 more tunes. First of all, thank you for joining us tonight, for making time in your busy lives. Yeah, let's applaud them, right? For coming out. And for those of you who are joining us live as well on our live stream, we really, really appreciate that. What Jared is about to conduct is a tune we all know, Battle Hymn of the Republic. It's one of the oldest tunes, right, written here in America. And it actually was written by James Ployar, and he was a prolific writer in the field of music education, as well as a composer. He has 800 publication credits to his name alone. Not talking about all the things he did in collaboration with others. But I think you will find it's not quite the Battle Hymn arrangement that you have come to know. So get ready for kind of the middle section where we take you a little bit on a musical harmonic journey. We hope you'll enjoy that. And then our last conductor needs no introduction. Right? This man right here has been in Norman for years, the retired director of music at Norman High School. And if you go up to the Philharmonic, you'll often see him also playing on a variety of clarinets and sometimes a few other instruments. So Jim Myler will be leading our last piece. And what I need you to know is it's going to get you out of your seats again. Okay? So just get ready, relax through this next piece with Jared, and then be ready to stand. And I promise that you will know what to do. We hope that we'll see you back here in person, ideally, but if not, join us back online in July. We'll be back on this stage in the 20th, and I am very serious. If we have itched, I Gotta Play Again, go to Facebook, look us up, Norman Community Band, and join us in July. Again, thank you, but before I leave, will you thank all these wonderful volunteer musicians and conductors?
Thank